Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to the Incomplete Guide to Starsector. We are here over Nachiketa because I was coming back while prepping for the episode, and I found the man with the paper book, the historian. And as you might recall, last episode while we were on our little loop around, there was a bounty that contained an Onslaught 14th Battlefleet battleship, and I mentioned I might want to get one. Well, for one story point, we can get this guy to tell us where there might be one found in the system. Pretty nifty. Let's see where that's at. Ah, way over there. Luckily, I do believe there are some gates over here. Yeah, we can go at least to Vasum, or Vasuki, and then maybe stop by one of these to get back. So, in the last episode, I mentioned being somewhat salty about the Persian League still, and maybe wanting to perhaps smash some stations and do a smash and grab for getting some colony items. And I don't know. I'm torn, because it's a great way to get items, but then you have to really work on getting your reputation with that faction back, because it would be in the toilet if we did that. Especially because you're not likely to get what you want the first time. So let's take a look here. Let's go over to Chikamaztok here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so here we are. And if we go into the colony info, we can view it just like it's our own colony, only we just can't change anything. But we can see basically most of the information that is pertinent to it. We can't see their income here. We see their colony size 8, which is larger than we can actually get a colony. They have a growth of 0.07, which is kind of weird considering they are at size 8, but whatever. But we can see how all of their industries are doing and what items they might have here, and check it out. Don't you know it? They have a pristine nanoforge on their orbital works. This increases ship and weapon production quality by 50%. So pretty darn good. Now we have numerous corrupt nanoforges that increase production quality by 20%. Honestly, not a huge deal since we have the hull restoration mod. You know, ships that we print for ourselves, even if they come off with D-mods, we can fix them in a couple months' time. However, this production quality does influence the quality of your fleets that your colonies produce. So this can be handy for making better quality fleets that then perform better in battle. So we could come in here and we could say, hey, I want to do a raid. Now we'd have to engage the Star Fortress first, typically, because if we do a raid, look at this strength. We really want to probably do something like, we would need to engage the Star Fortress, then we would need to do an orbital bombardment, and then once we probably take out their military base, then we could do a raid and expect some success without losing 7,000 Marines. So that's one option. The other option is we just kind of suffer, and or we hope that we do find a pristine nanoforge. However, there are only two other ways to get these nanoforges. One is that you have to get really lucky and have one spawn in your game, and it is not guaranteed, and then you must find it. The other way is that the man with the paper book, or woman, as it may be, ours is a man, may generate one. So if you pay them 4 story points and you get lucky and they have that as a quest, as an option, then you can say, hey, I'll pay 4 story points, and they will then generate a pristine nanoforge somewhere in the system for you to find. What do we have here? An Eagle class cruiser. Nah, I'm good. What do you have? Trident wing blueprint. Don't need it. Got a million of those things. So yeah, I think today we're going to do a little bit of, not exploration, but I do want to go and pick up the blueprints down here in Ophir. And hey, we can actually just gate from Ophir over to Vasaki, hop over to wherever it was the other one is. Morgoth, was it? Or Togar? One of these two. Let's see. Exploration. It is here. It is on Morgoth, some distance away. Derelict ship. And then we can hit another gate on the way back, probably just this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that and see if we run into anything interesting along the way. So let's do... My goodness, so many. Go away. Go away. Oh, a railgun blueprint. Be still, my beating heart. Let's see, I'm gonna ditch you and you. I'll keep you. Military and trade and underworld. Interesting. So we'll keep them around. Don't need you, don't need you. In fact, I'm going to just delete you, because you're low. Ah, much better. Okay, we can see what we are looking for now. So let's pop these into our important missions list. And Durer Star is way over there. That's way, way over there. Okay. And then let's be off down to Ophir. Now, since we are in Aslan, we can just hop through the gate. So let's go. Oh my. Orbital habitat. Nifty. I feel like I've tried to get this before. Oh, you know what? I recognize this place. I think we almost got this, but we were a fool or something. This looks familiar. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Nothing special, but valuable, yes. The food, less so. So we are looking for... I have no idea. I didn't read the missive there, did I? Scarab? Nah. Well, before I forget, I should probably put myself back on this ship. Because our Hyperion has 0 weapons on it right now. So... Oh, here we go. Kobold. Barren World... And let's also survey the gas giant. I've been looking for a gas giant that we could actually plop a mining facility on in order to bring in more volatiles for our Guinness McGregor world. Oh my. What is this? Have we not been here before? Why have we not been here? It's a medium beacon, but mediums aren't scary. I guess we came here very early on. That's probably what happened. Sure, I'll take it. Turn you off. So many things here. Extensive ruins. No, thank you. Still nothing domain tech-wise. But man, what a treasure trove this place is. Oops, uh-oh. One of these guys are going to come get us now. Oh, no. Okay. A pirate, perhaps. Get the supply cache. Why not? That guy over there to the right is coming after us. Whatever. Good luck, buddy. What have we out here? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Get some crew. Get some junk. And check out the gas giant. Abundant volatiles. Not bad. I would look for plentiful. Let's see. Debris field. Sure. And what is sparkling around you? More debris. Well, well, well. Widespread ruins. And true to his word, here is our battle carrier blueprint. Nice. Very nice. Just grab this here. No, thank you. We will just take everything we can. Getting pretty close to full on fuel. And then that's gonna about do it for the system. Let's head over to the gate again. And make our way over to the other system. I should mention that I am making us another Odyssey. Because I do want to try out a different build, but I don't really want to mess up our current build. And it might require some different built-in hull mods. So I figured a second Odyssey is the way to go. That's why we're bleeding some cash right now. But let's go over to the other system and look for that Onslaught blueprint. Oh, we are out here. Wow. Okay. Alright, here we are at Morgoth. Now we're looking for something that is a distance away from the center of the star system, so should be within this area here. Got anything on here? We do. Hello. What might you be? Not what we're looking for. Good to know. We're going to build us a sensor buoy to help us search this place for what we're looking for. And let's see if that helps. Ah. Some stuff up this direction. Okay. Wow. Ship graveyard. Hey, hey. Nice. All right. Well, let's just salvage basically all these. Get some crew. A very, very tiny bit of crew. Oops, wrong button. Grab you. They are really moving. Some more crew. A level 5 officer. We'll take a look at them in a moment here. And we have the enforcer with some lobster on board. Dinner. Meat's back on the menu, boys. And a broadwave signal, of course. But we have learned the Onslaught blueprint. So we can print both the 14th Battle Fleet Onslaught and Legion now at our own orbital works. Let's see who wants to come and check us out. Hey, you guys from Tango? Didn't think so. That's what I thought. Alright, well, I think what we'll do for the episode is I'm going to run back home. I might keep up those ships, but we're not going to wait for them to print because they'll take a few months. I think I might want to do like a little exploration run somewhere. Maybe up in here, up to this area. And then next episode we'll continue by going down here, I think, is what we'll do. And yeah, I'm still undecided on whether I want to really trash my reputation with the different factions just to get a few items that I'm looking for. But I might look up on the wiki. I know there's a list of what colony items can be found where. And maybe if we can like knock over some pirates or pathers or, I don't know, maybe Syndria. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, I'll see all of you in a few moments once we are back home and ready to go again. Alright, folks, we are back. And I have come back to our home and actually done not a whole lot, really. I was fiddling with some ship layouts and ended up with a bunch of junk in my inventory, so let's get rid of that. Much better. We also need to see... Okay, we don't have the thing... Oh, we do. Synchrotron core. So this will boost the fuel production over on Guinness Mc... What do we call that thing? McGregor. That's what it is. And that should bring us some more income once we have that installed, which will be great. And I did want to show you the Hyperion. Now, this is a ship that punches way above its level, but it costs 30 supplies, or in our case 24, because we have a skill over here. Oh, no, we don't. Why do you have that? Ah, efficiency overhaul. So normally it's 30. We have it down to 24 here. And it also doesn't have much peak performance time. Its base PPT is 2 minutes. So if you put safety overrides on it, you're dragging that down to about 45 seconds of PPT. And if you do safety overrides plus hardened subsystems, you get back up to 1 minute. So yeah, really limited use, but it is very potent. Let's take a look in the simulator. And let's go up against something simple. Adventure. Off we go. Hey, buddy. So this ship's system is a teleporter. And it does crazy stuff, like, boop, I am here. And I am now just shooting this thing in the butt. The neat thing is that when you use the teleporter, it actually turns you to face the direction that you are of the ship that you were targeting if you're targeting a ship. Let's back off here a little bit. No! Oop, that was dumb. I should not have dropped my shields there. That was really stupid of me. Oh dear. Well, when you don't have me as a pilot, the ship is a menace. When I'm piloting, the ship is useless. There we go. Oh my. That is the thing to be careful of, is that if you misjudge the distance on this thing, you can end up in point-blank range of all the weapons, and that's just not a great place to be. Now, as you can see, we are bullying this thing pretty well, one-on-one, because this thing has a whopping 8,000 base flux capacity. 8,000 is nuts. That is solidly in cruiser territory. Now, we're pretty badly hurt, but we still have about a minute and a half of... Or, sorry, 2.5 minutes of PPT left. So let's go ahead and bring out, say, I don't know, a conquest. Hello, friendo. Good night. We can sit here and just bully this guy all day long. And, oh, bad move on your part, my friend. Just sit here and do this all day. Oop. No thanks. We'll just go over here. And now we are safe with 1 hit point left. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I was not recharged my teleporter. Well. But you can defeat a capital ship like that by just cheesing them and sitting behind their engines and beating them up. And I did it before, but yep, that first initial whoopsie kind of killed our haul there. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. One, it's expensive. It's kind of finicky, and it's actually kind of slow for what it is. It's a very small strike craft, right? Its speed comes from largely its teleporter, because its top speed is 145. Well, our other flagship, without us in it, is 216. Put us in it, 221. So this is like 35-40% faster than this ship right here. And personally, I tend to do a better job piloting this than I do something like this, where I can just dash in and out here with this guy. With this one, if my teleporter isn't charged, I can't dash in or out. Now, you can get around some of that by having systems expertise, but we don't have that. And that still only cuts the recharge by 33%. But it does give us better range, which would be nice. So, a fun little sort of thought experiment for me. It's a neat little ship. I kind of wish I had a better use for it. We could give it to the AI, and the AI will probably handle it better than we can, but it's just so expensive. So, goodbye. You stay home. I've also dumped our drover because we basically never use it. I haven't deployed it in any meaningful capacity in a very long time. And we're going to go over here and give you guys better fuel production. You bet. I did remember to grab that first, didn't I? Yes, good. Off we go. Who are you? Smuggler. That's fine. Yeah, hey, we got our second Odyssey. Alright. So, check out the bar. Meh. The officers. Don't want you. Don't want you. Let's go ahead and we're going to drop this in here. Wait, where's our fuel production? Right, I couldn't afford it. Oh my goodness, I forgot I couldn't afford the fuel production. We're going to build that. And then, now we're going to leave, unpause it, and then we will hop back in here, install the item. There we go. Much better. It might be good to come back in here and also drop another beta core in here, but that might attract too much attention from Hegemony. It's kind of pricey though. Yeah, maybe later. We'll see how this changes the income. So I think what I'm going to do here is, we've done a lot of exploring lately, and you're all probably getting tired of it. And we haven't really found anything new and exciting for a while. So I think what I'll do is, I'm going to do some exploring on my own a little bit. We don't have much left to explore. And what I think I'll do is, I will just bring all of you guys back for the highlights. So if we come across a planet that's got, tons of ruins, and we get a great new colony item from it, like a pristine nanoforge, I'll bring you back for that. Or if we find a coronal hypershunt, I'll bring you back for that too. But I think I want to just I want to round out our exploration here and hopefully find one of those things, because there is a interesting fight to be had there. And then, yeah, so we will see what we come up with. So I'm going to pack my bags and get out on that exploration, and hopefully I'll see all of you along the way. Well, folks, I have been out here for some time now already, and I've done a bit of exploration in this loop here. I'm kind of wrapping this section of the map up, and unfortunately it's been a nothing burger, the nothingest of all nothing burgers. Are we pirates? No, we are Corona, apparently. Love that. Got something over here, though. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of check in with all of y'all and show what's been going on. I found a little bit of stuff from a couple ruins. Even a research station in a neutron star had basically just guns. So yeah, kind of sad, not gonna lie. I do spy a Terran world, which probably means interesting loot. And probably a domain survey ship in this general area here. Looks like. Let's see. New. Ah, in this very system. Okay. So maybe we'll find a mothership somewhere nearby too. Let's grab this thing up here. I want to check out that Terran world though. They're always fun, even if they're not very good, because they're just so rare. You just can't help turning them over in your hand and admiring them. Ah, gorgeous. Not a single ruin in sight, which means no pollution, most likely. Ooh. High gravity and extreme weather. So-so. Yeah. And of course, this would prevent the use of the soil nanites, so... it's okay. But, yeah, so I think I'm going to pop over here and we'll check out this blue star. But that's going to be the last blue star in the vicinity. Oh my goodness. That's the very last blue star, period. And I have not found a single... Not a single hypershunt. That is wild. Well, if this one doesn't have one, then I don't know if maybe our game generated without any of them, or if we just didn't find them, which is possible. I don't think we examined every single blue star closely, but I don't have a good grasp on which ones we did or did not, like, fly by directly. So if that's the case, I might need to, like, maybe showcase that in a different game, like inside a different save file, because there are a couple that I have on my computer. Yeah, nothing. Wow. But I have a couple on my computer that I haven't done all of the hypershunts with. Solar flare. I mean, nothing special over here. What are you? Ooh. We're just a probe. Okay. I wonder where that... Is that flare really coming out here so far? Good grief. As I was saying, I do wonder if that survey ship is over here by this toxic world. And if not, I'm not really inclined to chase after it. I don't see much here. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue my exploration up in this area here. And then I'll let you know if I find anything interesting. But so far, yeah, I'm really bummed that we haven't found that or any of these hypershunts. I might re-inspect a couple of these places, ones that I'm kind of sure I wasn't looking closely at. But I know the ones out here we have inspected pretty closely. And this one and these two. So yeah, I might visit, like, maybe these two? I'm not sure if I checked these out really close. I know I've been to these two. So I'm thinking these four right here. This pair and then these two might be ones to check out again. But yeah, if not, then I'm thinking our game just does not have hypershunts. Okay, folks, well, I'll see all of you hopefully in a little bit. Well, folks, this is the very second to last system in the game. It's been a little while. I have been traveling all over the sector. I came up here, hit all these places. By and large, nothing burgers. The only thing of interest I found, and I didn't really see a need to keep the footage, was, if I can get in here, I have found a hypershunt tap. Now, I mentioned we haven't found any hypershunts yet. Well, this is how you use them. But in our hands, it's kind of pointless because, again, we haven't found any. Now, I've also gone and visited several of the blue stars that we've been to before. I hit Conflagration up here. We just hit that one, so I didn't bother with that one again. And I did, as promised, hit these two and these two here, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we've already been here. I remember that. I believe we explored these, yeah, relatively recently. So I'm not sure if we even have any. I don't know if there are any, like, admin tools we can use to debug the Starsector map and find out if we're just missing them. Like, as in, we just overlooked them, or what. But it is a wild thing. But I thought I'd bring you back for the second to last bit of exploration here with some interesting little worlds in neat little systems that would have been fun to colonize if they had been closer and maybe just a little bit better, because this doesn't have any gas giants, but it does have an inactive gate with a bunch of stuff around it, which could be ships or could just be junk. Free crew and some free stuff, of course. Let's go check out this gate down here. quite fortuitous that we found a gate right before we were about to finish up and go home. We can hop over to the very next system, gather stuff there, and then come back. So we'll just scan you. Don't mind if I do. And let's see what goodies we have down here. Debris fields. Exciting. Not my favorite finds, but at least some free fuel and free supplies. And I don't think this world has anything on it, but just in case... No. Okay. It was hard to tell with all the debris floating around if there was actually stuff from scattered ruins or something. Let's see. There we go. And let's get out of here. And I'm thinking this last system's going to be pretty small. Look at that. Pandemonium. No, not really. It's pretty quiet here. I think you are very not pandemonium. Yep, very calm. Very nothing. Well, let's get back through here. Let's get back up to this gate here. Hop in. I bet that's one of the random remnant fleets that kind of pops up here and there. And let's see. There is something right up here. It's probably just a ship. Can I see you? Minor weapons cache. No. No, thank you. Turn on a transponder. And let's head back to Aslan for a pittance of fuel. Yeah, baby. We are back, and with that, we have explored every corner of Starsector. Every little corner, except maybe a few corners that could be hanging around the central portions of blue star systems, but, you know, I am at this point willing to assume, ooh, nice, willing to assume that we just don't have them in our game. Because that is one of the things in the game, is that not everything always generates in every game. So there is a chance that you might end up with fewer than normal features. Let's get rid of about half of you. I know I could make more money on some of these, but I just want to get them out of my inventory. There we go. And don't need you. Got a ton of blueprints we don't need. Goodbye. We already have a whole bunch of these, and these guys don't do fuel production, so they can have it. Yeah. That's a lot of money. I wonder how much you're worth. Ooh, you're worth a lot. None. Because we gave them about 1 million credits worth of stuff on the open market. So they're like, yeah, you're fine. Well, that is still a decent haul. Some cool weapons and things. Oh, and I did... Oh, I sold the Storm Needler blueprint, but that's okay because this thing is not a great weapon. It, on the surface, by the numbers, it looks like it should be good, but it's really just not. What's the refire delay? Which it shoots forever, apparently. That's interesting. But since it is a large slot, you're usually, in fact almost always, better off bringing high explosive. Well, everyone, I think that's going to about do it. I've actually been doing this for several hours today, so I think it is about time to call it, and I'll think about whether I want to try to show you guys what a hypershunt fight looks like against what are called Doritos. I'll think about it. I'm not sure if I'll do that yet, because I'll have to check my other games and make sure I do actually have a save file with one where I haven't fought them all yet. Oh, hey, cool. Why are you maintaining contact with me? Are you a pirate fleet? You are. Go away. But yeah, I think we're getting about to the end of the series here real soon. I'm going to take a look at my notes and see what other features I want to look at and other things to do that could be interesting. And I think maybe we'll go out with not necessarily a bang, but I think I want to do something fun and amusing for the last episode here. So yeah, I'll see what we can do and what I can put together, and hope I can make it fun. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit different than our usual fare and probably a bit shorter, but it is coming down to, I think, the end of the series. So let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.